Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection.
Good morning, Needham High. I'm Elise Enlick.
And I'm Sydney Penny, welcoming you back for another round of NHS News. Last Friday, the RAG held its annual event, Even a Night Like This, and it was truly a success. We especially applaud the wonderful performances of instrumentalists, a cappella, and inspiring spoken word. If you didn't get a chance to witness this beautiful event, here's Leanne to fill you in.
Even a Night Like This was an event held by the literary magazine last Friday night. This was the fourth year the club has put on the event to raise funds for the magazine printing and also to shed light on the art that can't be shown in magazine print. There were many different types of performances, from poetry to singing. Anna joined the literary magazine her freshman year because she loved writing and wanted to make friends. She has co-led the club with Matthew Marciello since her sophomore year because she cares about showcasing art at the school. It's her favorite part of Needham High because she's made lasting friendships and learned so much about art and herself as a person.
I'm ready to love you, and I'm ready to be engulfed in whatever the waves are going to bring. I am ready, and I am ready to fight for us, and you, and this country, and my county, and myself, and everyone who's ever held a baby and said, "You're going to breathe flames one day."
Thanks, Leanne. Just a quick reminder, the Own Your Peace Wellness Breakfast is tomorrow in the CAF starting at 7:45. There will be speakers and performers, not to mention free bagels. All students are invited to come and hear about the initiatives at NHS that are working to create an accepting and safe environment for everyone.
Are you a fan of Chinese cuisine? Come celebrate the Chinese New Year with the NHS Mandarin Club on Thursday, January 26. The event will go from 6:30 to 8 p.m. and it will be in the NHS cafeteria. There will be musical performances, traditional dances, fun, games, and delicious Chinese food.
Everyone loves New Year's Eve, but not all of you may know that Needham holds its very own New Year's Eve event in the center of town each year. Here's Izzy for more on this awesome event.
2 Sundays ago, the annual New Year's Needham Festival rang in 2017 with a wide variety of spectacles and performances. Among the performers were Charles River Ballet Academy and Vermont Nowhere, one of Needham High School's own all-female a cappella groups, who sang a number of musical selections, including Wanna Be by the Spice Girls and Winter Song by Sarah McLachlan. A local Irish step group also performed. New Year's Needham is an incredibly fun and lively celebration that everyone can enjoy and will be taking place again next year.
Thanks, Izzy. We've been hearing many students practicing for Poetry Out Loud, a school and nationwide competition where students recite poems and are ranked according to their performances. Maya, tell us more about this interesting competition.
So Poetry Out Loud is a competition in which students in our English classes throughout the school prepare a poem to recite memorized in front of their class, their teacher, and a teacher judge who comes in. And if you win your class competition, you get to go on to the school semifinals, and then if you're lucky enough, you get to go on to the school finals, and then beyond, hopefully.
I love going up and performing. I think it's really cool to memorize a poem that you have not written and trying to understand it and try to recite it while understanding it, try to embody the poem, I guess. I think it's really cool that so many people go up and are really good. One of the coolest things about doing Poetry Out Loud at Needham is that the kids are so good at reciting things, and a lot of them get really into it. And like, performing at the school semifinal and final competition is the level of competition is extremely tough, and I think that's really cool that a lot of people take it really seriously and that they put a lot of effort into it.
My favorite part is the dramatic part of it. I love coming into Poetry Out Loud because it's an opportunity to practice my acting skills and to practice looking at different kinds of literature, and that's one of my favorite parts of it.
Thanks, Maya. This past Friday and Saturday, students from the high school, as well as many others in the district, participated in Senior Districts, a festival of all-day intensive rehearsal, leading up to a final concert. Students from Needham performed in a mixed chorus, band, jazz band, and orchestra.
Speaking of music, Saturday, January 21st is Acapella Go. The event will feature the NHS acapella groups the Subway Dwarves, the Treble Rebels, and From Out of Nowhere. NHS hosts special guest college groups as well, and this year's event will include the UMass groups Do Wop Shop and Sharp Attitude, and the Tufts group Sure Appeal. Tickets are $12 in advance or $15 at the door, but beware, they're going to sell fast. The show starts at 7:30. You can download the ticket order form at nhsfriendsofmusic.org. And now, what you've all been waiting for, sports!
Thanks, guys. The Rockets are well underway into the winter season. On Sunday, boys basketball took on rival Wellesley on the floor of TD Garden as part of the Hoop Mountains Good Sports Showcase. Needham came away with a 47-32 win. NHS cheerleaders took part in the action, and the JV boys team beat Wellesley in a halftime exhibition. The boys checked in on a spot on the Boston Herald Super 6 for the D1 South and the Boston Globe's Top 10. The girls also had a thrilling 43-40 win against Walpole on Tuesday.
Last week, gymnastics won their meet against Braintree. Boys swimming and diving won against Milton 111-58, standing at 3-0, and girls indoor track won against Brookline. Coming back to NHSN this year is our Player of the Week. This week we've got senior Dan Axman, who won the Brandon Grant Memorial Tournament at the 182-pound weight class, alongside his teammates Brady Liss and David Kirker, who both won second in their respective weight classes. They helped the wrestling team stand at 5-3 so far this season. That's all for this week. Stay fly, Rockets.
Thanks, Steve and Cheyenne.
Well, that's all for this week's packed broadcast.
Tune in next time for more NHS news. Happy Thursday!
Oh my gosh. All right, ready?
Brr!